everybody. If you remember my last hydrogen experiment, well, really HHO, I had one of these little makeshift homemade electrodes. Well, now I've got four. Right here, they're tethered together, your negative and positive. I just went and filled it up out of the kitchen sink. And I don't have any electrolyte yet, but I'm wanting to try it without it, and then I'm going to add it and see how the results differ. Just Arm & Hammer baking soda, nothing fancy. Okay, once again I'm going to be using this little solar panel for my power source. The only problem is it's kind of windy today, and it's probably interfering with the mic a little bit, and the sun's coming and going due to cloud coverage. But right now where the sun's shining real good, figured I'd go ahead and power it up and see what we got. This is no electrolyte, and we'll see what's going on. Well, so far so good. I know the water's going to get nasty and discolored because I'm using copper, but these are just small experiments right now. Whenever I start working on a higher grade, then I'll worry about using better materials and starting to get a bunch of stainless. But yeah, negative side is producing away. Yes, indeed. That water's starting to get a little yellow. Seeing some bubbles up at the top. And I'm going to, the water's getting yellow quick. Starting to get a lot of bubbles. Well, if you're just using some copper wire, it's not looking too bad. I'm going to leave that going for a few minutes and see what happens. Now, as you can see, that water has gotten pretty damn disgusting, but we're still producing, and I'm not really sure what kind of a rate of production we've got here, if there's actually enough. Look at that film, that's pretty nasty, but you can actually see those little bubbles collecting and going towards the top and popping. Wow. Look at this. Let's start to take the top off. It looks like some kind of green, nasty brain thing in there. Hydrogen bubbles. I'm going to get the lid off and we'll light one. I don't know if y'all can see it very well, but the water is clearing up. It's weird. I mean, it's got this nasty, disgusting film on the top, but the water is actually starting to clear up. That's really odd. A few good little pops. It's really weird how the water has actually cleared up. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of different experiments with different metals, and the water always gets very degrading and disgusting, and it did, but then it cleared up. Very unusual. It's got this disgusting film. I wonder if I cleaned the film out, if it would actually, the rest of the water would stay clear. Well, as soon as we found out where that nasty discoloration of the water came from, the negative side here, where we were getting hydrogen. Copper is bright, shiny, and clean, but we got signs of oxidation on the positive side, where it looks like some corrosion or rust. You can see it coming off on my finger. Once the positive side completely corroded up, the corrosion stopped and the water started to clear. Well, this time we're going to try it with an electrolyte, which is the first time I've tried that. So we'll see if we can maybe get a little bit better production. I'm just going to use some Arm & Hammer baking soda. Figured a teaspoon for this quantity of water should be good. So, we'll mix that up real good. And hook it up. Hopefully the sun stays here and I spoke too soon, it seems like. There we go. Let's see, and but yeah, it does seem as if we have better production. It is, we are getting more bubbles at a faster rate. It's definitely faster. I mean, the top part of the bottle is becoming white because of all of the bubbles. It's like a mist. Alrighty. I don't know how well y'all can see in this very disgusting water. Well, you can see a little bit once that sun finally came out of the clouds. But you can tell which side is really producing. Come up here, we're starting to get that nasty film again on our clean water. But you can also see all the bubbles coming to the surface. And this is working with at least 1 amp, but no more than 3 from the solar panel. And just strictly from some thin copper wire. I mean, there's nothing really efficient about my design. I just wanted to play around with this a little bit and see what can be done with, well, really nothing but scrap around the house. I mean, even the solar panel, I dug that out of the dumpster from somebody that used to live here and they moved. I think the only thing I paid for was electrical tape. But yeah, you can see what's going on in there. You can see them big bubbles coming up to the surface. Oh, there went the sun. But yeah, that's hydrogen getting that nasty film again. And well, the bottom's starting to clear up. His own little vortex in there. You can see the bubbles rising to the top, hitting this stuff on the top surface, and then coming back down and turning and going back up. It's interesting. Well, I guess next step is to make me a wet cell and put it in the water. I'll get some stainless steel washers and I'll take it from there.